Hi, this is Sue Simonson, and I am excited to say that I am the facilitator this summer for the Edge 21 Google 2 course. The Google 2 course is an extension of our Google 1 course from last summer. We're adding more of the apps from the G Suite, used to be called Google Apps, now called G Suite, to enhance what you're doing in your classroom. The course is divided into three parts: our getting started that we're going to talk about in this video, the main event where the learning happens, and our encore or call to action, similar to what we had last summer. After viewing this video, please take a second to go over this welcome letter. It really does a good job of laying out the course, how it's organized, the expectations and pacing, and gives you any assistance, has my email, has Kristen's email, if you have any questions about that. Coming back to the course, the opening act, you've watched Kristen's orientation video, but you're going through those activities using the completion. And once you're done with those orientation activities, you're going to be ready to go into the main event. The main event has 6 units in it this year, and those 6 units you can see here are Google Keep, Google Draw, YouTube, Google Maps, Google Sites, and then we're doing a 6th unit where you're combining at least 3 of the Google apps together. So how are those laid out? If I look at one of my units of learning, we start with a self-assessment, and basically it's just their I can statements. Do you know how to use this portion of the app? And so we'd like you to start with that self-assessment, and then based upon that self-assessment, go into the learning. And so the learning is divided up into different ways of getting your instruction. You can either read from the G Suite Learning Center. If they don't have anything in there, we've used other resources. We've done a bunch of screencasts if you prefer to learn that way. And then when you've gone through the learning lessons, at the end of each unit, there's an application activity. And so the application activity, we would like you to choose beginner, intermediate, or advanced based upon how you did in the self-assessment. And so here's the one for Google Keep. And we just have, ideas to get you going for each level based upon where you think you should fall. Once you're done with that, you post your application activity into the discussion, and so others can learn from your learning. So then I want to show you real quick our suggested pacing. So if you come back out here and look at the calendar for the course, we just basically divided the 6 units up among the summer. We have a week off for the holiday, but that's totally up to you. This is personalized. You can finish in the first 2 weeks. You can finish in the last 2 weeks of summer, but this is just our suggested pacing. The last thing that I want to show you is the encore or the call to action. So after you've completed the 6 units, every course has 2 things left to do. You're going to do a final reflection where you talk about what you've learned in the course, and then a call to action community share. So we'd like you to post in a shared Google Drive folder the things that you created from your course so that others could perhaps use some of the things that you've done in their classrooms. Very open to help you out with this course. I'm available through email, but I can certainly meet one-to-one with people if that would be the case. We finally encourage collaboration, so if teams want to work together, that's awesome, but each person should have their final reflection themselves and their final project. I'm excited to help you learn in Google 2, and please use me as a resource and have a great summer.